Good evening, Los Santos. I'm Chris Gray, bringing you the latest breaking news that has shaken our city to its core. Tonight, chaos erupted as a prestige Humane Labs, where cutting-edge research meets the boundaries of scientific ethics. But this wasn't just any breach. No, this was a planned attack, driven by a group hell-bent on seizing the very building blocks of life itself. Monkey DNA. You can see me right now standing outside of Humane Labs where this all chaos occurred, where a group of gunmen, soldiers, it's seen, breached the Humane Labs to acquire some research on monkey DNA that they had here at Humane Labs. I showed up at the scene while there was explosions happening and gunfire all over the scene, where there was an assistant to one of the scientists here outside who came up and talked to me. Hello everybody, this is Chris Gray with Weazel News, where we are outside the Humane Labs where there is some type of attack going on in the facility right now. There's been a lot of explosions. You can hear explosions all over the place right now. And there was a lot of local authorities running into the place. I'm not quite sure what is going on at the moment, but as soon as we get any kind of updates, we'll let you know.
I was 5 hours left. 5 hours left before I graduated.
Alright, this ma'am just came up to me and she was inside the Humane Labs and said that she was trying to graduate from her training and a large group of people went in there?
Yeah, there's a large group. There's a large group that just invaded the labs. I don't know why. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna graduate? Am I gonna graduate college? And this is supposed to be my internship. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Did law enforcement go in?
Yes, law enforcement is inside.
I'm sure that law enforcement will be able to handle it. I do hear that there's explosions going off all over the place though. As you can see, it was total chaos. I'm going to show you footage from my point of view, as well as security footage and police cam footage that I was able to attain later to show you everything that occurred here at Humane Labs. Here on Weazel News, this assistant here is going to show me where they entered the Humane Labs at. We are now going to head that way and see where they entered it at.
And they're underneath there.
It looks like we do have a truck holding open half of the door here right now. As you can see, the door can't fully shut because of the truck. So obviously there has been some type of invasion of the lab here. it looks like we do have a couple of individuals that the local authorities have there by the bus. Over there by the bus, it looks like we do have the local authorities in their trucks right now. I'm not, as I said, I'm not quite sure what is going on at the moment. And then you got this big old RoboCop looking thing sitting here at the entrance of the facility. I still have the assistant with me of the Humane Labs. As I said, I'm not quite sure what is going on yet with this situation. I'm not sure if the local authorities know exactly what they're going to do at this moment of time. They have the roadblock off, as you can see it looks to be like a sheriff over here and 2 of the LSPD. You got another one who has their truck over here in the facility. Oh, and there's explosion. Oh, you just see hit. Oh, you see it. He used some type of like grenade launcher to take out to take out that machine. And as you can see, they are now working their way out of the facility. As you can see now the law enforcement with a bus, and it looks like I think a few suspects working their way out. As we're leaving the Humane facility, you can see that there is still some action going on here right now, where we do have law enforcement. We have multiple people with guns. They are shooting in different directions up there in front of the road right now. I am not sure what's going on. You can see that the bus is there. It looks like the bus might be damaged on the side of the road. Oh, it looks like, oh my god, what is going on? Is that monkeys? It looked like a monkey just attacked one of the law enforcement. Oh, it looks like a monkey just swung at another one. If you can see right now, it looked like a monkey just literally took out one of the law enforcement. I'm really not quite sure what is going on here. As you can see, it was a crazy night, but it did not end here at Humane Labs. This continued on over to the FIB building downtown, where I was at the scene for that as well. I will show you some footage, as well as footage that I have obtained from a source, from a body cam, as well as security footage. As you can see now, we are outside the FIB headquarters in the middle of Los Santos, where there is more explosions and stuff going on right now outside the FIB building. Oh, we do have another one of the devices there. It does look like that was one of the trucks that was sitting there. Oh, there is a device shooting inside of the FIB building now. I'm not sure what was going on in Humane Labs and what they want, but this group of people definitely are interested in whatever information they might be able to get from the guards or anything that the local authorities might have. As you can see one of the LSPD vehicles there, as well as one of their riot trucks that they use sitting outside, and some type of big machinery right now shooting inside into the side of the FIB. As you can still hear explosions all around the area right now. Now, I did get an interview with the doctor that was doing research here at the lab, who explained to me what they were researching and kind of what happened in the lab. Unfortunately, he did not have a very good ending, as you can see from this interview and footage.
Oh, I'm Dr. Humane.
And you were the one doing research there at Humane Labs that was attacked.
That?
Were you in the facility during that time?
Yes, unfortunately, the things that transpired, my poor babies kind of knocked me out.
Your monkeys?
That?
They knocked you out?
Yes. They went up in a big fit whenever my equipment got shot up by the guy.
Your equipment? So, did the guards decide to come rush it, or were they trying to get your research?
I don't know. These were just maybe hired mercenaries or something. I'm not too sure.
Did any of your research come up missing?
Well, my monkeys are now dead. So that.
Took out all of your monkeys, or was it like law enforcement?
So I was just there with my assistant, who I'm fairly certain you already spoke with, and I was just doing my day-to-day research, and all of a sudden the whole facility is just going to lockdown. And out of the corner of my eye, I see big man with big guns, and they start shooting at me, and I of course cower down behind my table. My equipment was shot up. It went everywhere. Sparks, fire, flames. It short-circuited the chip that I put in the monkey's brain and the Sasquatch. My experiment 139C. He went berserk and smashed me across the head and went in. Well, I think you saw the rest.
Do you think that the monkeys were knocked you out because they were mad at what you were doing to them, or do you think they might have did it to try to protect you?
To be fair, I'm not too sure, but I think the chips, the brain chips, just so circuits. They could not handle it.
But you say that all your monkeys are dead now. You found the bodies of all of them. They were all accounted for?
Now my science may be able to bring them back yet, but that's not know yet. There's more work to be done, more research to be had.
Now, have you heard any update from law enforcement? Did they capture these people that attacked your facility?
No, I've not very much information on them. I only know that my security robots, the code for them was taken.
So those...
There could be more danger to the city yet. I am unsure.
The robots with the guns belong to you?
Yes, my automated defense system.
And do you think your defense system's still activated?
What?
You think your defense system's still active?
Trouble focusing.
Well, Doctor, I'm definitely glad that you took the time out to sit there and be able to talk to us here at Weazel News. And thank you for the update of what you've seen that occurred at the start. Oh, everybody, this is Chris Gray with Weazel News. Everybody, this is Chris Gray, where the doctor that I was just talking to has handed me some footage, but is now a monkey. You guys are seeing this here. That was the doctor to the facility there at the Humane Labs. Right here now, as you can see, we do have what was the doctor in the DNA experiment that they were having at the Humane Labs. All right, Los Santos, this is a serious thing. As you can see, because of this break-in here, research on DNA with the monkeys has been breached and released, and you can see some of the evidence of a monkey virus here in the city of Los Santos. I tell you all that I would take precautions if I were you, even to the point of maybe wearing masks, just so you do not catch this virus. If any of you at home see any of this outbreak here in the city of Los Santos, be sure that you notify the local authorities and let Weazel News know so that we can put out updates on it to protect you. My name is Chris Gray. This was Weazel News, and thank you for watching.